Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. As you can see, I am on 0 days played, which means we are starting a brand new world together. And maybe making this my forever world. I think that might be it. We're just going to keep building and building this world unless something happens and I cannot. But what's the first thing we do in Minecraft? It's punch a tree. So let's get some wood. Let's make a crafting table. Get some tools. I always make a stone or a wood pickaxe first, and then I get stone. I'm not going to bother making a wooden axe or anything. And as soon as I get enough stone, I usually just switch over everything. It's just how I played. And you'll just see how I start off worlds. One thing I do when I start off worlds is I'm in peaceful mode. It's just till I get established. I know some people are like, that's cheating. It's not really at all. It's not cheating, but it is cheating, I guess. However you want to put it, that's just what I do. I also have an add-on, the tree captivator one. So if I use an axe, I can break down trees. And I'm thinking about adding another add-on. It's one of my favorite ones. It's this farming one. I think it's literally just called farming add-on, and it'll just add on a lot more, plants that I can grow, and it would just give me a lot more for decoration. It also, I can have jars of jam and more pies and things like that. So I think I am going to add that on, but it's not on in this episode. So yeah, let's get some more wood and let's start exploring. The first thing I'm going to try to do is I'm going to go on top of the mountain and kind of get a lay of the land. I did not check out the seed beforehand. I just started this world, so everything is new. I just need to figure out what direction I want to go in. So I'm just looking around, and I'm like, while I'm up here, I might as well grab some resources. So I grabbed some coal, I grabbed some iron, and that's how I spent the first night, is just up on this mountain grabbing coal and iron, just so I had enough to make a full set of armor and tools, and I don't need to worry about it. And then enough coal to be able to smelt that and make torches and everything like that. Alright, after a little bit of exploring, I have come across a village, finally. The village was alright. It did give me a lot of the the vegetables, and there's also an outpost nearby. So we are going to go over to that outpost, but yeah, we got a bunch of bundles. I filled the bundles. On my way, I did find a dark oak forest that also had a pale forest, so collected some of those materials too. I try to collect every sapling I come across because I don't know where I will end up living and if I'll be able to have access to those type of saplings. So that's what I always do. So we ended up over here. We're just checking around, seeing if there's any allies. There were not. So yeah. And oh, how weird. I somehow collected iron. I don't know where that came from. We're just going up the tower, seeing what they got. There was nothing too good. It was alright. The crossbow, yeah, and iron and stuff. I didn't take the carrots or potatoes or anything else. I just left that. I was like, yeah. But then I saw there was a nether little thing, whatever these are called, I can't remember. So I'm just traveling to see what they got, if they got anything good. This one had no chests, which I'm very upset about. Then I saw this horse, and I was like, oh, you know what? I need to get a saddle so that I can just ride a horse to find the house. I tamed it for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, and I was like, oh, let me see if I can get it. No, the cows would not give me enough leather. I'm like, how dare you? I also didn't even know the crafting recipe for it, which it's 3 leather and a piece of iron to make a saddle. But yeah, it's a very holy area. There's a lot of plains biomes, which you can do a lot in a plains biome. It's probably the easiest biome to live in, just because it is kind of flat and you can just build whatever you want and, not too much terraforming. Or if you want to terraform ridiculous, you don't have to worry about running into, any mountains or anything. As you see, I stumbled upon another village here and decided to check out their loot. Still pretty good. No saddle yet, but it was still good loot. Checked out the rest of the village. Got a couple things. I think this village I was able to get beetroot or something. There was one vegetable that I did not have, and I was able to get it at I think it's the other village. Oh, spoiler! And also, as you can see, this video is kind of short. It's just my first video. The next video might be actually really long because it's going to be what I've done on stream, which you could go follow me on Twitch and you're going to get sneak peeks. I've been on stream. I've done a lot, so I'll show you what I've done on stream. Not a lot. And then we will build a starter house. I have not built the starter house because I decided to save it for you guys. I had a feeling that there was a village on top of this mountain. I said I should go that way because I feel like there's a village up there. And lo and behold, I am right. So we go over to the village, and as I get closer, I see cherry blossoms. So that's another wood type. So far we have oak, birch, dark oak, and pale oak. Right, yeah. And then we're about to have cherry blossom. So cherry blossom 2. And so all we're looking for now is spruce and mangrove. And of course, like the nether woods, but I'm not counting those in this because I had to go to the actual nether to do so. But yeah, a lot of climbing up this mountain. A little difficult. There's some bunnies. I also got a lot of farm animals. I'll tell you which ones later. But yeah, we're just going to go through these villages. And I realized it was turning night. But yeah, oh, this is the one. Yep, I got beetroot from this one. So yeah, we have pretty much every vegetable except for when I put on the add-on. I'm pretty sure I'm going to put on that fruits add-on because it will make decorating a lot prettier. Just to add more vegetables and fruits, I can add specific farms that, this one farms only rhubarb. Like, that's one of the things. This one only does grapes. This is a winery or something like that. So I think I'm definitely going to add on that add-on just because it's really pretty, and that's just a mouthful. Just add on. They didn't really have any good loot at this village, which I was kind of upset about. I slept, decided it is time to collect these cherry blossoms. So, I really like this wood. I really need to try to build with it more. I'll try to make maybe a pink village or something. And I try to get enough saplings. I usually try to get 4 saplings at least, unless it's a tree that needs 4 saplings to grow. Then I try to get like 8 or 12. But yeah, we're just on this mountain, and we're just checking around the mountain to see what is, what the area looks like, to see which direction we should head next. And I decided to go back to the cherry blossoms and go down the mountain that way, just because I just had a feeling. I usually just follow my gut, and then I also tried to, get some leather so we can collect a horse, so that hopefully we can move faster, but it only gave me 1 leather. I'm like, okay, perfect, thanks. This is when I checked the crafting recipe because I wasn't sure how much I needed, and this one I was like, okay, got it, thanks. I can't wait to make like an armory and everything like that, to have all my backup armor and just have like a cool collection. And I really like this because, if you're playing on a server, you kind of have to be mindful of other people. But with this one, I can literally do whatever I want. And I want to make everything look pretty. Like my iron farm, I want it to look pretty. And that's one of the first things I try doing in this game, is I try to make an iron farm in AFK. And then I try making a wool farm once my iron farm's producing. And these pants now completed the collection of armor I have found while roaming the server, and I decided to leave everything else because it's near a village, so I can just come back and get it. I have all these cords on video, so yeah. And then I went down here and I was like, wait, there's another village here. So I came down, checked it out, was taking some of their supplies. Oops, sorry. I always check that one because I swear there used to be a chest in that one, but I don't know. This is a smaller village. I'm trying to decide. So the one that was the furthest away, because it has the outpost, that one will probably be that type of farm. I can't think, the ominous bottles and stuff farm. And yeah, there's a lot. For something not near water at all, there was a lot of fishermen's houses. I was like, this is a little ridiculous, guys. And when we go in here, we see a saddle and 2 leathers, so we can actually make another saddle. I didn't make another saddle because I was like, I just need the one. I placed something down so I can get the horse. Got this horse. It was a very slow horse, but, we didn't end up going actually too far from this village. We did go far, but not too far. So you could see this mountain. Keep that in mind. So there's a mountain far ahead right there. Oh, and we saw spruce wood. I made that clip way too short on accident and can't go back now. But yeah, there's spruce wood over there, and I think right here is where we are going to set up for our starter house. There's the mountain that we saw far away. That was the mountain we were close to, so the village is just on the other side of that mountain. And so it's time to place our furnace and crafting table, because this is where home will be. I put the horse in a hole. It is now moved to a more proper area with other horses, because I also collect all the horses. I want to have like every single type of everything you can get in the game, right? That's one of my things I do. And this is how I usually set up my chest. So this one's always like for valuables. I just threw the bundles in there because I didn't want to go through them immediately. Just a lot of work. And then the one right under this is like everything that's like ground related. So stone, deep slate, dirt, stuff like that. The one in the middle is for wood. And then the one all the way to the left is for anything plant related. I also count like weapons or anything like that in the valuables just for this early storage that I'm doing. But yeah, just trying to organize. And also all these clips are like sped up. If you can tell, I clearly was not moving that fast this early on in game. But usually I set up the chest like this. It just makes sense. This is my usual like kind of setup. I'm thinking the house will literally go where I set everything up. So I'm going to have to probably move it. Or maybe I'll move it back further. But yeah, that's really it for this video. It is a short video, but I just want to try to push a video out for you guys before because it's a last minute thing. I was already working on a different video, but then the server kept crashing and it was irritating me. So I said, how about I just stop playing on the server for a little while? No one else was playing. I was like the only one, so it made me sad. Anyways, so yeah, that's it. Hopefully you guys will see me on the next one. We will be building the house on the next one. Possibly making an iron farm. Let's see how fast I build the house, and also showing you the animals and everything like that, and possibly making them a more permanent setup. Again, I want to say go follow me on Twitch. You'll get sneak peeks on my videos if you go follow me over there. I like to stream while I'm playing, so you'll get me, you know, I don't like to, like, you're not going to see the house on Twitch. I'm going to do it in a video. But pretty much everything else that's just subtle, I will do on Twitch, like if I terraform or anything like that. So yeah, go follow me there and you'll get a sneak peek on all my videos. So I just want to thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. And yeah, that's about it. Bye.